It's your man Little Spaz 57 back at it. We playing the Houston Rockets today. My career mode is my second game of 2K14 and I uploaded. Though I'm further along in the season, this is just my second game. See your man Dwight Howard, my man Dwight Howard, D12 over there doing his pregame rituals with the bobblehead. Look at the bobblehead. That's funny to me because that's the same pregame ritual as 2K13, but whatever. Let's get it on. People be talking about NBA 2K14 as 2K13.5 or 2K13 with a patch. Me, I kind of disagree a lot because it's a lot of things that's way different in the game, but you have to play the game if you haven't already played it to actually understand it. Although there are a lot of, ball tangibility issues still, rebounding legacies, offensive rebounds is now overpowered. The steals is back in the game, but they're very loose. I feel that you shouldn't be able to have a steal of, you shouldn't be able to steal a ball when you are averaging 18 steals per game. And the game is on Superstar Simulation when you're online. That's not simulation to me.
1:56 left here in the first quarter.
Because you can average about 17 to 20 steals online quick matches. Lynn was off. Kick it out to Caspi. Back to Lynn. Trying to get this steal. Good D. Body him up with the L2 button.
He's got to be a bigger and more
makes the cut. Harden shoots the three. Cashes in on that. Oh, that wasn't Harden. Excuse me. That was Beverly. Beverly's kind of little, so I'm going to test this gangster. Set the pick. Good screen. Blocks are real in the game, and the shots as well are real in the game. It's overall, it's a nice game. Oh man, I love Lynn wide open there. He's a horrible shot, so I didn't have to pay for that. Beverly, on the other hand, he's very lethal. The AI on the game now is a lot better, like it's smarter. Look at the space that he's giving Jones. That's too much space. I don't like that about the game. Look at the spacing that they're giving these people. Like that's too much spacing. When you have snipers out like that, the snipers, them shooters, you have to really pay attention to them. Now this is my thing right here. I like to whip and drag it, create space. I'm surprised that didn't fall in, and I just spent like 1,000 VC on my medium range shot.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one.
And that's another bucket by Lynn. We down by 10.
And they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
It was befuddling to me why they stuck with that.
Good screen.
They dug themselves a hole and
wasted though.
They didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it.
Toy wouldn't get the space.
They need this.
Can't shoot it. And there was nobody on me. I had good creative space, and the ball still didn't drop. That's Hall of Fame setting for you, man. I'm telling you, man. So we're going to keep it going. We roll it into the second quarter. That was the end of the first quarter.
Where the action is. See your Jazz up
this guy kind of looks like me. I'm telling you.
Utah with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Silk.
Why did he fade back? I don't know.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking
some things in 2K with this my career player I'm not feeling. He's not working with me. The shots are off and I'm not understanding why.
Took a little time for both of those guys to figure out how to coexist in the
what I'm saying is even when I'm free, I can't score. There's no defense on me and I still can't score the rock.
Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the
Gonna
5
have to
on the
save
floor
up
for
and
the
get a
Jazz.
signature skill.
While they're
Got to
winning
get
the
that
speed
signature
game,
skill.
guys,
That's what I'm
getting
gonna have
out
to
in
do. 'Cause
transition.
this
Well, I
ain't
like
working.
the energy they play with offensively and in the open court. Tremendous flow.
It's nothing.
No good
Nothing's
for
going
Silk.
in for me.
And Clark,
At
as you
all.
said, it took some time for this Houston backcourt to learn how to play with each other, but that is the case for any duo. Eventually, Steve, they found a happier medium, and that initiated some great offense between them.
Well, they were much more effective down the stretch last season, Kevin, and I thought it really showed in the way Lynn and Harden kind of played off of each other. So, you know, a lot of teams
About time.
seem to want to have that
Took me like
second
4 or 5
option
shots
for
just to get
bringing
one.
the
At
ball
that
up
rate,
or for attacking.
never gonna
It
get
is very
a good
effective to have
percentage shooting.
a couple of guys who can each attack and create.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke.
Try it
Hi,
again.
Doris.
Guys, it might surprise you that when James Harden was back in college at Arizona State, he had an influence you might not guess. Former NBA player and coach Doug Collins
go.
often visited Phoenix.
Let's go.
Harden said, quote,
Heating up
"He taught
now,
me a
the
lot.
little step
He
back, you
mentored
know.
me, told me I had
Heating
to
up.
have a motor. I was nonchalant, just
go.
sort of
Get
chill.
it.
My sophomore year, the reason I came back to college was to learn to build my motor up. He was
Good
the
D.
reason for that. Guys, always great to have that kind of guidance along the way.
It certainly is. Thank you,
Good
Doris.
D.
He's really dedicated himself, and we've seen the results on the court. They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out
pass,
of him
give
from
it
the
back.
field.
41 seconds left in the second quarter.
Get in there.
It's Utah.
That's 3 in a row. That's what I'm talking about in a second. Put up 6 points. Now we're getting somewhere. Shooting 38%.
Inside. Here's Lynn.
Good
And there's
foul.
the whistle. Foul
Gotta
on
get
the
that up
shot.
out of here. You
Go
can't. Nothing easy in the paint,
He might
baby.
not have been able to
Nothing
improve on
easy
his
in this
numbers
paint,
from
baby.
breakout insanity season.
Can't have that.
Jeremy Lin last year proved that he's no flash in the
This ain't the
pan.
welfare line.
He's a
Ain't nothing
starting
free down
caliber
here in the
point guard
box.
in the NBA.
And for Jeremy Lin,
Nothing
knee
free.
surgery going into last season, he wasn't 100%
No
when the
government
season started.
assistance. Nothing
We did
free,
see
baby.
his scoring and shooting improve as the season wore on and as he got healthier.
Houston, a whole new 5.
And
Head up
now,
into halftime,
brought to
check the
you
report, but
by
we're gonna
Sprint.
just fast forward all of this.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We're getting back to the
Just get right into it.
Here's Silk. He has 6. Shot on the wing.
Let's go.
Good on
That makes
the
4 in a
jump
row. Cash in.
shot. Silk's got 8
We
points.
cashing in now.
The Rockets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. So on the floor for Houston, Isaiah Cannon is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Caspi, and it's Camby, and it's Garcia in at the 3 slot. Here's the break. Here's Silk. He's got 8.
Oh,
Misses
in
the
and
rim
out.
J.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out
was
of the
in and
hole
out.
because he is not helping their offense.
Kicks it out to Garcia. Fires the 3. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Garcia's lethal.
This, of course,
I
their
play with
first
Houston
opportunity to
online.
play
You
Houston
heard I
this
said that?
season.
I
The
play with
season
Houston
series
online.
between these two teams did not work out well for them last year, and that was costly.
Here's Silk. 4 on the shot.
Oh,
clock.
caught him.
He lobs up the
Oh, I caught him. I tried to hit him with the
defensive
L1
play to
mixtape.
disrupt the alley-oop. Garcia
And to
passes
tell you the
Keenan.
truth, the reason why you see that happen a lot when I'm playing the game is because I'm so
Unselfish
used to the
basketball
controls on the
interior. I
um.
love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
I'm so used to the controls on 2K13. Like just then, I wasn't really intending to shoot that. You know what I'm saying?
The Rockets on top, just dominating.
I mean, I wasn't intending to throw out alley-oop pass. I was intending to just get a basic layup out of that. And sometimes I go back to 2K13, even though I use the shot stick. Damn, down by 20. This is ugly. We call this Bubba Sparks. Because like in 06, 05, 06, Bubba Sparks dropped a song called Ugly. So that's what I call this Bubba Sparks.
Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Silk is out there with Burke, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. That's the
Good
5
D,
on the
got a
floor for the
turnover,
Jazz.
got to limit
Brooks
those.
defended by Burke. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Parsons.
Oh,
Parsons
man, it's
got
going to be
3
a
assists now in
long
this one.
Well, his body
season for
control
me
is
this
what I
first
noticed.
season.
I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
And it's going to be out of
Oh, man, ain't nothing we can do about this. It's not going good for me at all. I have 4 minutes to shape this up. Let's see if I could just shape it up. Let's see if I could get some assists. Let me see if I get some assists. If he cuts to the basket, if you cut,
Here's Silk, defended by Cannon.
there you go. Just cut to the basket. Good pass. That's 1 assist. Can I get at least like 4 or 5 assists? Try to boost that C to a B.
Yes, sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Give me a C to a B.
That was embarrassing.
They brought the shading. The shading is real.
And Caspi
The shading
gets
is
to
kind of
Cannon.
better in the
Just
game now.
5 to
Look.
shoot. Caspi shoots the 3. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got 6 rebounds here tonight. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Here's Silk, defended by Cannon. And
Why he
Favors
take
kicks
so
to
long to
Hayward.
shoot though? I don't know.
Shoots. Jump shot
Good
is
basket.
good. So it's the Rockets now. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Good basket. Playing good D.
Beverly, the pass
And
to Cannon.
it's sliding too much.
Jones.
Like on
He's
defense, it
covered by
slides too much.
Favors. Second chance
The
shot.
D.
Here's Beverly. Well, it
Yeah.
was only a matter of time that
They don't close out on defense at
Boy, he crashed the boards with
all. God, our ass is whooped. Look at the face. Look at the face. He's upset. He's mean. He's mean looking. You see that? 16 for the key game. That's not good at all. So the next video, I'm probably gonna have to turn that up on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to change that up. That's just looking real ugly right now. Real ugly. We don't even want to see the play of the game, man. We don't want to see none of that shit, man.
Not a good game from your team tonight.
It's
Is there
not.
anything
Not at
positive
all.
you can take from a game
We
with
agree.
the final score as lopsided as this one?
Not a good game for your team tonight. Is there anything positive you could take from a game with the final score as lopsided as this one? Just my whole
Well,
performance.
there was my performance, but besides that, pretty much nothing. It's one of those games you just got to throw in the trash heap and forget about it.
Let's see if
hate
I get
losing
mixed
any game, but to
reviews
lose
for
by a lot,
answering that way.
it's even worse. I'm going to let these guys hear about it
I don't
too,
know if the
believe
fans
me.
and the
Coach don't even
coaching
need to show
staff
up
for
to
the
practice
team is
tomorrow.
gonna be too
I'll
fond
run
of
the
this
show, and I'll make sure every single one of the guys on this team knows what went wrong and where they need to improve, myself included, except for the improving part, because I'm peak form already.
The fans loving me, you know what I'm saying? But the team chemistry, local fan support, not too much. It's your man Little Spaz 57 to the next one. Peace.